Hey, what's up guys? It's John here with another episode. Today I'm going to be doing actually an unboxing review as well as testing of this $30 action camera from Vmotal. And I don't know if you guys know, but I recently bought a V40 action camera from Campark. And overall, I am extremely happy with my purchase. But after doing a little bit more research on Amazon, I found this particular camera that is only $30 and claims to be waterproof without the case. So of course I was curious and I got it. So with that in mind, we're going to find out and see how well this particular action camera performs and what kind of quality you'll get for $30. So with that out of the way, let's go. Alright guys, so just by looking at the box, you can tell this thing is cheap. But it's not what's on the outside that matters, it's what's on the inside that counts, right? So I'm keeping my fingers crossed and hopefully we get something good.
So what's in the box? Of course you have your action camera, but we are going to set this aside for now and look at it a little bit more later. You also get this thank you letter and a user manual, which I highly recommend looking at least once. And onto the accessories. You get this beefy handlebar mount, some random accessories and mounts, and you also get what looks like a wrist or a head mount of some sorts, a micro USB cable, double-sided tape, and what looks like an extra port cover. Now, you don't get as much accessories with this action camera like other action cameras, but that handlebar mount seemed really beefy, which is really good. And onto the camera itself. The action camera appears to be made out of plastic, but it feels durable. The front of the camera, of course, is your lens. And on top of the camera is your settings and mode button, as well as your OK and power button. The left side of the camera has your Wi-Fi button and down button. And on the right side of the camera is your ports for the SD card, HDMI, and micro USB. Now these ports are covered to make this action camera waterproof without the need of a waterproof case. To open the port, you just simply switch the tab towards the top and it should pop open. The bottom of the camera has a built-in female housing for mounting directly to a tripod or other accessories. And as you can see, there is no battery compartment as the battery is built into the camera. Alright, so to turn the camera on, you simply hold down the OK and power button and it should boot right up. And now that it's on, let's take a look at the settings menu, and you get to the settings menu by pressing the mode button until it pops up. As you guys can see, this camera has multiple video resolutions from 4K at 30 frames per second to 720p at 90 frames per second. Additionally, you also have time-lapse video and slow motion video recording capabilities as well. Picture-wise, it can take pictures at a maximum of 16 megapixels all the way down to 2 megapixels. Other options includes exposure control and white balance as well. There is no electronic image stabilization or option to change the ISO, unfortunately. Alright, so based on the user manual, this camera does have Wi-Fi function using the SportCam app. but unfortunately I was unable to get to connect properly despite trying it on multiple devices. The following are pictures that I took using the Vmotal action camera at 16 megapixels. Exposure was set to 0 and white balance was left at auto. The SD card I used was a SanDisk ImageMate Pro, which is rated for 90 megabytes per second write speed, which is more than enough for an action camera. Video tests. The following videos were shot using the Vmotal action camera at resolutions of 4K, 2.7K, and 1080p. So I'll first show you guys footage from the Vmotal action camera, and then I'll show you guys the side-by-side comparison of the footage shot with the Vmotal action camera and the same footage that was shot from the Campark V40 action camera. I'll also show you guys sample time-lapse footage as well as side-by-side comparison footage between 4K, 2.7K, and 1080p so that you guys can see the differences in quality between the resolutions. Alright guys, so this pretty much concludes my video on the Vmotal action camera, and overall I would say that this camera is just not worth it. I mean, for $28, yes, it is cheap, but we buy these action cameras to get good quality photos and videos. And as you guys saw in this video, the videos that were shot were very lacking. My recommendation would be to just save up your money and get yourself one of the cheaper native 4K action cameras such as the Campark X25, which takes amazing videos for the price. With that being said, it's time to end this video. Thank you very much for watching, and please support the channel by liking and subscribing. Thank you and take care.